You were listening to WTJU Charlottesville. It's time for the Bob Girard Duo, featuring Charlie Pastorfield, live at the stage.
Turn it on.
Hey, whoa. Hey, we're alive. Thanks for coming down. Here's one that Steve might remember. Traveling down that cold town road, listen to my rubber tires whine. Goodbye to Buckeye and White Sycamore, I'm leaving you behind. I've been a coal miner all my life, laying down track in the hole. Got a back like an ironwood, bent by the wind, blood veins blue as the coal. Blood veins blue as the coal. Somebody said, that's a strange tattoo you have on the side of your head. I said, that's a blueprint left by the cold. A little more and I'd be dead. I love the rumble and I love the dark. I love the cool of the sleigh. But it's going down the new road looking for a job. It's traveling and looking ahead. It's traveling and looking ahead. Well, I stood for the Union, I've walked in the line, I fought against the company. I stood for the UMWA, now who's gonna stand for me? I got no job and I got no pay, I just got a worried soul. And this blue tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 coal. Left by the number 9 coal. I got no job, I got no pay, I just got a worried soul. And this blue tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 coal. Left by the number 9 coal. Someday when I'm dead and gone to heaven, the land of my dreams, won't have to worry on losing my job to bad times and big machine. I ain't gonna pay my money away on dues and hospital plans. I'm gonna pick coal while the blue heavens roll and sing with the angel band. Sing with the angel band. Sing with the angel band. I'm gonna sing with the angel band.
Thank you very much.
Live from the stage, the Bob Girard Duo, featuring Charlie Pastorfield. Tonight's live performance is supported by the Music Resource Center Charlottesville, celebrating 30 years of inspiring young musicians. MRC provides a safe, diverse, and creative space where teens learn, grow, and make music together, affordable and accessible to all. MRC empowers tomorrow's community leaders through the universal language of music. Learn more at musicresourcecenter.org. Well, you're listening to the 2025 Folk Marathon on this first night. And how better to kick off our live concerts than with Bob and Charlie. Let's give them another round of applause.
Actually, I can think of some much better ways, but
I can too. Yeah. They want to get us in early because we'll be dead soon.
Well, before you die, we want you to call those numbers, 434-924-3959, or go online to WTJU.net. We raised 2 years ago $2,000 during this program, so I figured let's do it again. But that's just not just from one person. We need you to do your part to get us to that $2,000 by 9 o'clock. So you do whatever you can at 434-924-3959 or go online to WTJU.net. Make that donation. And you out in the studio audience here, I'll be sending that tip jar around in just a moment to keep WTJU doing. So we keep bringing Bob and Charlie back, as we've been so fortunate to do. I know they're going to laugh at this, but they are true legends, and I think you agree with me. Coming back to the stage.
And again, we'll be dead soon.
he owes us money. He owes us money. That's what.
Can you
This
shave
is one of Bob's we're going to do right now. It's called Pawnbroker. Really great tune.
Pawnbroker, please pawn the soul heart. Need me some whiskey to make a new start, make a new start. Pawnbroker, pawn my watch and chain. I must redeem my poor soul again, my poor soul again. Well, I once loved a woman so icy and fair. For her wicked cold passion I'd crawl anywhere, I'd crawl anywhere. Oh, my soul broken into by whiskey, by fire, and by you. Well, she once said she loved me, she swore it was true. She left my mind haunted with visions so blue, visions so blue. Yeah, that red-headed witch left me cool as you please. He left this fool down on his hands and his knees, on his hands and his knees. Oh, my soul broken into by whiskey, by fire, and by you. I tracked her for weeks across Sierra and Plain, resolved to ensure she won't hurt me again, won't hurt me again. Well, I spied a red hair in a market one day, and I followed her here where I'll stop her, I'll pray, stop her, I'll pray. The witch, she lies sleeping down in yonder grove. This fire will cook her like the devil's on the stove, the devil's on the stove. Oh, my soul broken into by whiskey, by fire, and by you. So blow, Santa Ana, you dangerous wind. Fire will cure me from crying again, from crying again. Pawnbroker, please pawn this old heart. Need me some whiskey to make a new start, make a new start.
Robert Ernest Girard.
Danke schön.
Live here at the stage at WTJU. We got Bob Girard doing that original with Charlie Pastorfield. You can give us a call. Be like William up there in Falls Church, who made a lovely donation to kick things off for this hour at 434-924-3959 or online, WTJU.net. Before you guys roll into your next tune, tell us about first time you all played together.
Oh, that I was playing in a band in Massachusetts with some high school friends and people I met through college.
Steve in the back of the room there.
That's right,
Yeah.
Mr. Steve Pentecost. And Bob came up for a visit, and we were rehearsing in the basement. We were doing the Johnny Cash song, I Still Miss Someone, and I was singing it. And when we took a break for lunch, and Bob said, you know, I'd love to try singing that song. So we came back down after lunch and played the song, Bob sang it, and as soon as the song was over, everybody said, you're in, brother. That's it. So we've been playing together on and off ever since then, and that was, I think, Missouri purchased, when they purchased Missouri, that's about, yeah.
It's true. It was long before Fort Sumter.
Well, before we lose any of our forts to, I guess that was during the South. Is that right, gentlemen? I'm trying to remember. It was Civil Revolutionary War. That's what that was. 434-924-3959. Online, WTJU.net. Get those pledges coming in. Let's raise that $2,000 before the end of this hour. Be like William up there in Falls Church. Do your part,
William.
and they'll do theirs.
Here's a song Charlie wrote.
Drove down straight from Memphis through the Mississippi night. Moon was full, river high, I was looking to get right. Ain't no way out, baby, ain't no way out until you're done. I burned all my bridges, shut them down one by one. I don't think there's a woman alive who wonders where I gone. Ain't no way out, baby, ain't no way out until you're done. So turn that radio on, listen to the rock and roll. There's one thing I know, baby, I got no place to go. No place to go. On a lonely back road, I don't know where I'm going. Watch that highway stretch out into that burning sun. Ain't no way out, baby, ain't no way out until you're done. 5 o'clock in the morning, one more cheap motel. Oh, my soul, I thank the Lord, it sent me straight to hell. Ain't no way out, baby, ain't no way out until you're done. So turn that radio on, listen to the rock and roll. 'Cause there's one thing I know, baby, got no place to go. No place to go. No place to go. No place to go. Ended up in Natchez in a 2-bit liquor store. Running out of money, you know I needed more. Ain't no way out, baby, ain't no way out until you're done. My long run is over, I guess I had my fun. 1 6-pack of Shiner beer, but the cashier had a gun. Ain't no way out, baby, ain't no way out until you're done. But turn that radio on, listen to the rock and roll. There's one thing I know, baby, got no place to go. There's one thing I know, baby, got no place to go. No place to go, no place to go, no place to go.
Charles Pastorfield wrote the song and he sings it.
Live here at the stage at WTJU. That was a Charlie Pastorfield original.
Yeah.
There with Bob Girard here on this first night of the Folk Marathon. Hey, big thanks to Michael in Richmond, as well as Trampus in Salt Lake. Big thanks to Trampus out there in Salt Lake making that donation. And then a name means a lot to us here at WTJU. A fellow by the name of Professor Bebop's called in a pledge as well. So, long time, 50 years hosted a program here at WTJU, and means so much to all of your pledges, but it's always wonderful to hear from Professor Bebop out there who's loving Bob and Charlie.
All right. Oh, I love him. And this one goes out to him.
If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing that you lied straight face while I cried, still I'd love to find a reason to believe. If I gave you time to change my mind, to find a way to leave the past behind, knowing that you lied straight face while I cried, still I'd love to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. Someone like you makes it easy to give, never thinking of myself. If I gave you time to change your mind, find a way to leave the past behind, knowing that you lied straight face while I cried, still I'd love to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. Someone like you makes it easy to give, never thinking of myself. If I listen long enough to you, find a way to believe that it's all true. knowing that you lied straight face while I cried. Still I'd love to find a reason to believe. Who wrote that song, Charlie?
Tim Hardin.
Tim Hardin.
Live here at the stage, we got Bob Girard, Charlie Pastorfield on this first night of the 2025 Folk Marathon. Thanks to Libba making a very generous pledge out there. We are inching our way to the halfway point for this hour, and we're just about on target. We're trying to reach $2,000 by the end of this hour. We haven't heard, though, from you. You can give us a call right now at 434-924-3959. Go online to WTJU.net. So I'm going to just go back to the past one more time, gentlemen. Talked about that first time meeting, but you have any memories? Did you guys play? You must have played at the Mousetrap together at some point, right?
I don't know if we did together or not.
I'm
No?
not sure about that, but we did play Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well,
Big Cuba.
But that's not an altogether pleasant memory, I got to say.
Charlie, you see, you didn't take it the right way.
Yeah. The tear gas
Yeah.
and the Marines rushing the stage ready to murder us. Yeah.
Like that was the that was the
They
that was
didn't
the
like
club
the
on the
Allman
North
Brothers,
Shore.
that's-
Yeah, we played one set there on the North Shore, and we played the one set, and we were waiting to go on for the second set, and our escort, whose name was I can't remember,
Ace.
Ace said, "I think we ought to get out of here right now." So we threw everything into the back of this panel van and began driving back, and we're all in the back of the panel van because there was no seats. And you could watch mic cables going doink, doink, just bouncing because we were in such a hurry to get out of there. They made the ferry and came back in one piece. Our first night there, and I don't hope I'm not taking up too much time.
You are.
Okay.
Go ahead.
no.
All right. Well, the guy said, okay, in case of a riot, here's what you have to do. Get your speakers turned around and get those curtains shut in the front and get out the back door as quick as you can. We went, that's funny. Like our sixth night, we had to remember all those things in the correct order because there became a gigantic fight and riot in the large dance floor. So, but we did get out in time and we didn't lose anything.
It really discouraged me from a military career, I have to say, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before they roll into this next song, folks, if you are a fan of Bob and Charlie, if you're a fan of WTJU, station that's been around since 1957, bringing you live acts. This is the first of 9 concerts we're doing this week here at the stage, and you're invited to come down for them all, or as many as you'd like. Anyway, give us some support at 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net, because you are, out there, our listeners, the largest single source of what keeps us on the air. We could not do it without you. We get some support from the university, and for that we're grateful, and from some grants, but the listeners are by far the largest single source of our funding, and we just cannot stay here on the radio and online without you doing your part as well. 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net.
Take it away, Bob.
I got a picture in my mind of the last time I saw you. I got a picture in my mind of the last time I got a picture in my mind of the last time I saw you, faded and warm like an old memory. Your summer hair sparkles and shines like the sun. My eyes still burn and I feel your heat, but you were leaving. Who knows you better than me? Who knows you better than me? There was no use pretending that you wanted to stay. Desire too great to deny. You're looking for a fire long gone from me, and the ashes only clouded your eyes. But you were leaving, leaving, leaving. Who knows you better than me? Who knows you better than me? Walking every night through the house of love, you served your master well, crying every night in the arms of love. Who knows you better than me? Who knows you better than me? Walking every night through the house of love, you serve your master well, crying every night in the arms of love. Who knows you better than me? 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 Better than me, better than me, better than me. Thank you.
Bob Girard and Charlie Pastorfield live here at the stage on this first night of the Folk Marathon. Tonight's live performance is supported by the Music Resource Center, Charlottesville, where teens in grades 6 through 12 have access to practice space, recording studios, mentorship, instruments, dance and music lessons, performance opportunities, and summer camps. MRC is a place to learn, grow, and create. Learn more at musicresourcecenter.org. MRC, empowering tomorrow's community leaders through the universal language of music. Want to thank Mary out there for making a nice donation, as well as John. And by the way, John and the rest of Scuffletown will be playing here on Thursday, so big thanks to them. We got Red and the Romantics coming out Wednesday, Ramon and the Holy Smokes tomorrow night. Friday, we've got the Buzzard Hollow Boys with Spencer Lathrop on drums. Newest edition, or returning edition, I should say. Saturday, we have got the Blue Ridge Irish Music School celebrating 25 years from 10 till noon. And then from 2 to 4, a group by the name of Mama Tried doing some originals and some early Dead. And then that night, we've got Jovia Armstrong, Rochelle Claiborne, and Ivan Orr from 8 to 9, and then on the last night, Super Bowl Sunday, we've got Please Don't Tell, bringing you some Gothic folk. 9 great concerts, all starting with these two, Bob and Charlie, here at the stage. And this is the time when I'm going to start sending that jar around through the studio audience, because we got a full house, and we would love for you to all to show your support for the station and for Bob and Charlie coming out when they could be at home. Well, what would you boys be doing if you weren't here at the stage?
Partying at the Virginian.
You'd be what?
Partying at the Virginian.
You would be?
You too, man.
You are one nutty guy, I'll tell you that.
We're going to set the time machine way back now, all the way, I think, to the 14th century?
17th century.
Sorry.
Seriously.
Yeah.
A lot of this old Grateful Dead stuff is based on old folk songs. This is a folk song, a Scottish folk song that is given a Louisiana twist for some reason. But in any case, it's an old song. And I will say, what's true, if you go back to a lot of these folks, Joan Baez and Bob Dylan, their first record, they covered this song. No one, you don't think about it, but it was covered by an awful lot of people in the early 60s as folk music. So, and it was folk music, obviously. So we're going to do it now. It's called Peggy-O. As we rode out on Fenario, as we rode out on Fenario, our captain fell in love with a lady like a dove. He called her by name, Pretty Peggy-O. Will you marry me, Pretty Peggy-O? Will you marry me, Pretty Peggy-O? You would marry me, I'll set your cities free, and free all the ladies in the area. I would marry you, sweet William O. I would marry you, sweet William O. I would marry you, but your guineas are too few, and I fear that my mom would be angry, oh. Well, I would marry you, sweet William O. I would marry you, sweet William O. I would marry you, but your guineas are too few, and I fear my mama be angry, oh, if I ever return, Pretty Peggy-O. I ever return, Pretty Peggy-O. I ever return, your cities I will burn and destroy all the ladies in the area. Come stepping down the stairs, Pretty Peggy-O. Come stepping down the stairs, Pretty Peggy-O. Come stepping down the stairs, combing back your yellow hair, and bid a last farewell, pretty Peggy, oh. Sweet William, he is dead, pretty Peggy, oh. Sweet William, he is dead, pretty Peggy, oh. William, he is dead, and he died for a man, and he's buried in the Louisiana country, oh. As we rode out on Venerio, as we rode out on Venerio, our captain fell in love with a lady like a dove, and he called her by name, pretty Peggy, oh. And he called her by name, pretty Peggy, oh. And he called her by name, pretty Peggy, oh. I lit out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. Said I'll run and gonna take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Ran into the devil, baby, he loaned me 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. Said I'll run and gonna take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I ran down to the levee, but the devil caught me there. Took my $20 bill and it vanished in the air. Said I'll run and gonna take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anne-Marie, and she's my heart's delight. Second one is prison, baby, the sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Chino, baby, and one in Cherokee. First one says she got my child, but it don't look like me. Said I'll run, I'm gonna take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anne-Marie, and she's my heart's delight. Second one is prison, baby, the sheriff's on my trail. If he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Chino, baby, and one in Cherokee. First one says she got my child, but it don't look like me. Said I'll run, I'm gonna take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Thank you.
Live here at the stage, Bob Girard, Charlie Pastorfield. Hey, we've had some lovely pledges in these last couple songs. Want to thank both Kurt and Bruce, both from Richmond, for their generous donations. Also, want to thank Bob from Sarasota. Charlie, maybe you recognize that name.
I get around.
And Calvin and Louise, who are loving this side of folk from these two. Hey, let's talk about your rockin' side, the Gladstones. What's going on with the Gladstones?
Partying to the Virginian. No, we just had a CD come out. I know that's an outmoded mode of entertainment, but it's also available on streaming. It's called The Gladstones and Friends, and it's us playing the background to the song, and then all these Charlottesville musicians coming in and donating their time and talent to fill out the songs. Tim Ryan produced it, and I gotta say, it's great. Yeah. You know, I was not prepared for it to be great, but it really is.
Charlie wrote half the songs, which is why he was worried.
Well, we're not worried that the listeners are out there enjoying this concert, folks. We've got, about 18 minutes left. You still need to get your pledge in.
Please, phone in, donate it. And if you don't make tonight, call in and say this was for the Gladstone show last night or Monday night.
Absolutely. So make those pledges, 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. We're closing in on that $2,000, but we haven't heard from you.
Come on.
Do your part, and Charlie and Bob will just keep doing theirs, as they're so great about and have been doing for a long, long time.
Revolutionary War. In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I wanna be in the warm hold of your love and mine, to feel you all around me and to take your hand along the sand. But I may as well try and catch the wind. When the sundown is the sky, I wanna hide a while behind your smile, and everywhere I look, your eyes I'd find. For me to love you now would be the sweetest thing, would make me sing. But I may as well try and catch the wind. When the rain has hung the leaves with tears, I want you near to kill my fears, to help me to leave all my blues behind. For standing in your heart, where I wanna be and long to be. But I may as well try and catch the wind. Where rain has hung the leaves with tears, I want you near to kill my fear, to help me to leave all my blues behind. For standing in your heart, where I wanna be and long to be. But I may as well try and catch the wind. but I may as well try and catch the wind. But I may as well try and catch the wind. G, Charlie.
Bob and Charlie live here at the stage. Hey, big thanks to Kevin out there for making a most generous pledge all the way from Clifton, Virginia. Very supportive. And we want to just keep letting that music roll along as you call 434-924-3959 online, WTJU.net. But before I let you guys, I do have one question. Did you both start with electric guitar or acoustic? What instrument did you actually start in terms of acoustic or electric to start down this musical highway?
Electric.
Okay.
I didn't even own an acoustic guitar until he forced me into this.
Buy one.
Okay.
We're gonna do an acoustic thing, Charlie. Buy a goddamn guitar.
And Bob, I'm curious, when did you start writing songs?
It's funny because I did write a song when I was about 12 years old, and it's a pretty cool song. I'll happily sing it for you right now. General Mad Anthony, you ought to know his fame. General Mad Anthony, he fought for his name. And when you think of heroes like Light Horse Harry Lee, you ought to think of Anthony, he fought to make us free.
Yeah.
I was 12 years old when I did that song. That's because I grew up in Waynesboro, and of course, Mad Anthony Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't know that, well, we can't be friends. Now, this next song is also, we're going to do it as an acoustic. Let's go ahead and do it as an acoustic number.
Yeah, good idea.
Charlie, you think?
Yeah.
And I think it's an older song, but I don't really know. We picked it up from someone who was.
God knows.
Yeah.
Is it Mississippi John Hurt? I can't remember.
I think it was
Yeah.
Mississippi John Hurt. And it's called Lewis Collins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Miss Collins weep, Miss Collins moan. See her son Lewis leave his home. Angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. They laid poor Lewis 6 feet under the clay. Angels laid him away. Lewis shot once and Howard shot two. Shot poor Lewis, shot him through and through. Angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. They laid poor Lewis 6 feet under the clay. Angels laid him away. All right. When they heard that Lewis was dead, all the people, well, they hung their head. Angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. They laid poor Lewis 6 feet under the clay. Angels laid him away. Old kind friends now, ain't it hard? See young Lewis in that new graveyard. Angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. They laid poor Louis 6 feet under the clay. Angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. Angels laid him away.
Bob Girard and Charlie Pastorfield live here at the stage. Hey, once again, we'd like to thank the Music Resource Center for sponsoring tonight's live performance. Reminding you, we've got 8 more concerts coming up this week, and we're going to give the rest of the time, as long as you folks keep those phones ringing, 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net, to Bob and Charlie to close out this hour without me having to jump in, which I hate to do, but we're here raising funds, folks, so please do your part. 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. Every donation helps. Costs us $110 an hour to stay on the air, so consider sponsoring an hour to keep us on the air, as we've been doing since 1957. 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. But I'm going to get out of the way now and let you two close out this hour.
Thank you.
And it's been an honor coming down here
Yes, it has
this
been.
evening.
Thanks for coming out. And all you, thank you so much for coming out today. I actually appreciate it.
But Peter hasn't quite said enough. We have to say this is the most unusual and fantastic radio station on the planet.
And it is.
And it's had a huge, gigantic, incalculable effect on this musical community in
Yes,
Charlottesville over the years. And that is the truth. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames they went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down. The flames, they went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Oh, and down, 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 and flames they went high. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Oh, and down, 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 and the flames they went high. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Thank you.
Well, all right. Yeah, this next one, we're going to keep it short, but goes out to Bruce Gordon if he's still here. He's one of the few people who heard this song when I first came to Charlottesville, so.
Well, she's walking down the stair, combing back her yellow hair. And I ain't gonna be treated this way, this way, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Well, she's walking to her room, gonna sing a grateful tune. And I'm going where those chilly winds don't blow, winds don't blow. And I'm going where those chilly winds don't blow. I'm gonna find me a wife. She been in trouble all my life. Run me out in the cold rain and snow. Rain and snow. Run me out in the cold rain and snow. Run me out in the cold rain and snow. Run me out in the cold rain and snow. Oh, run me out in the cold rain and snow. Thank you all so much for coming down.
Bob Girard, Charlie Pastorfield, live here at the stage. Thank you so much for coming down and being part of this first night of the Folk Marathon. And thank you all. Hope you'll come out again. We've got 8 more concerts. What a wonderful way to start. Don't you agree?
Yeah. Thanks, Peter.
Gonna send things back up to the air studio.